Hello everyone. We all are meeting here to talk about the year 2023. Like as always, we are excited to know about the promises, the opportunities, the hopes it is going to bring for each one of us. The year totals up to number 7. It has got the energies of moon, the energies of Jupiter ruled by number 3. Moon is ruled by number 2, and this adds up to the total of 7. So the entire year is basically governed by these 3 planets, that is the energies of moon, Jupiter and Ketu. So what all can we expect? So the year is going to be revolving around lots of travels, lots of hotel industry or restaurant industry will prosper, and there will be lots of education related matters which will come into focus. And it's an important year for those who are into learnings, and it's a very important year for those people who are looking for some spiritual attainment or enlightenments. It's very good year for people who want to attain some kind of enlightenment or siddhis. It is good for the people into occult field. It is also good for the people into financial sector. It is also good year for those who are wanting to have a guru. This year is also good for attaining name and fame, because whenever the energies of moon and Jupiter they club together, they cause lots of good energies. And moon is always like under the control of the planet Jupiter, which is also called as the guru of the devas. So the year is also going to cause some kind of upheavals, because Ketu with it always brings in some kind of natural calamities or some kind of upheavals. Those people who have their individual ketus in their natal charts, if your individual ketu is very strongly placed, if it is unafflicted, if it is not placed in the 8th house or in the 12th house or also in the 6th house, so if your ketu is not placed in these places, then it will give you very good results. If your ketu is unafflicted, then also the year is going to be good for you. But besides the thing that I have told you, each one of us is also like going to get influenced by the year individually. So what all can we expect for our individual selves? For that, you have to understand that there is a calculation which leads up to your personal year. And I'm going to share the screen with you so that you know how to calculate your personal year. So after you have calculated your personal year, I will tell you what to expect under each personal year. So suppose you are born on the series of in the series of 1. For example, if your birth happened on 1st or 10th or 19th or 28th, so it means you are coming under the series of number 1. Then the calculation I will show you just now. Suppose you are born on the dates of 2nd or 11th or 29th or 20th, then you come under the series of number 2. So likewise. So now I will tell you how to calculate your personal year. I will just put the screen on the share mode. Suppose, for example, you were born on 12th of March 1992. So in the calculation of personal year, you can discard the entire year of birth. So unless you are born in the same year as 2023. So here we need just your date of birth, I mean to say date and the month number. We need only 2 numbers, your date number and your month number. So your date number is 12. So we'll write 1 plus 2, and we will add this up with your month number, which is 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 adds up to 6. So we took these 2 numbers and we added them, we got 6. Then we have to do the total of the current year, that is 2023, about which we are talking. So this total leads to number 7. So in the next step, you have to add these 2 numbers, number 6 and number 7. When you add them together, you will get number 13. So in the final total of number 13, we will add them up and we'll get 4. So for this native who was born on this date, his personal year number would be 4, which is ruled by Rahu. So likewise, you can do it for every other date of birth in which you want to calculate, and you will reach upon a personal year number which can be anywhere between 1 to 9. So the personal year number can only be between 1 to 9, because we have to find the single digit total out of this calculation. So now what to expect, I will just tell you. Suppose you are having this personal year number of 1. So you calculated it as 1. So the year is going to be full of promises for you. It will grant you name and fame. You will be coming up with new opportunities, new ideas, new innovations. You will feel very energetic in the entire year. So you will also want to invest in something new, or you will want to study something new. And it's a very important year for starting something new related to your inner improvement or your personal improvement. So those people who have got a good Ketu in their personal charts will do very well in any kind of competitive examinations also. And where it concerns government sector, there also you will benefit if your personal Ketu is good. Generally also, number 1 year, if it is your personal year, will be generally good for any other person, because it is governed by none other than planet Sun, and Sun will always cause some optimism inside you, some positivity inside you, and some positive energy inside you. So the entire year is going to be very positive for you. And if at all you are facing some hurdles due to bad placement of Ketu in your personal chart, then my request to you is to do the mantra of Ketu, or you can pray to Lord Ganesha by chanting Om Ganeshaya Namaha or Om Ketuve Namaha. So these are the 2 mantras out of which you can chant any, and you should try to work upon energizing your planet Jupiter, because it is only Jupiter who can take care of your Ketu. So if you have a weak Ketu, you should try to make your Jupiter strong. So friends, now we'll move to the next personal year, which is ruled by number 2. Suppose you added the total of 2, then the entire year is ruled by the planet Moon. So it means this year will involve lots of travels, lots of mood swings, and lots of sensitivity also. Moon is a number which is coming through the addition of 1 and 1. So it means there would be interdependence upon you, because you will be required to work in some partnerships. So the moment you move away from partnerships, you will find it difficult to do the things or to handle the things on your own. So partnerships or mutual support will become very important for you in the entire year. And this year you may feel little low where your mood or mind is concerned, because Moon plus Ketu can cause some depressive thoughts. So here you have to energize your Moon. So try to do some meditations, sit in meditations for a while, and the year will be good for you if you try to focus either on your Moon or on energizing your Ketu. So you energize any of them and you will get good results. The year is good for making new connections. This year is very good for appearing in some new interviews. The result may be delayed, but by next year, that is 2024, you will be able to get lots of prosperity. So if at all you are finding it difficult and you are not getting the results, do not bother, because then the year 2024 will definitely bring in results for you. So focus on energizing your Moon. So the year is good for partnerships and for mutual support, and the year requires you to focus on your mind, because in this year you may feel little bit stressed. So now we'll talk about the next personal year, that is ruled by number 3. So if you got this total, it means it's a very good year for your education purpose, for your learning purpose, and for your consultation purpose also. So those people who are into consulting industry, or those people who are into occult sciences, or those people who are into some creative field, or those people who are into some kind of profession, financial field also, they will do very well. This is a very good year for the financial sector, and you will be able to do some investments which will be really fruitful in the long run. So do not shy away from doing some investments, because this is the year for you to go about it. And this year is very good uh, for prospering your partnerships. The things that you made last year, the connections that you made last year will prosper in this year. And this is a year for heightened sensitivity also. So you have to work on your religiousness or spirituality, and the more you become spiritual, the better you feel in the entire year. So work on energizing your Jupiter's energies, or energizing your Ketu's energies. So now we'll talk about the personal year of 4. So if you got this total, this is a very good year for for getting married, and those people who are not having babies, it is the year which will help you, but you may have to look for some surgical interventions. In this year, you should not try to find any kind of love relationships if you are looking for a casual companionship, because the year does not support that. This year supports anything which is associated with solid relationships or official relationships. It will support. There would be a lot of work burden on your shoulders, and you can expect some opportunities out of your hard work, but the things will come with delays. So the year is good for you in many ways, because uh, you got the total of 4, which is ruled by Rahu, and Ketu is ruled by number 7. So it means Rahu and Ketu, they belong to the same group of numbers, so they will support each other. So here you can work upon energizing your Rahu, or energizing the energies of Ketu. So the more you enhance your knowledge, the better it is for you. And the year is also going to bring in some opportunities of growth for you, but the thing is that you will feel restrictive due to your work burdens, and you will not be able to adopt those opportunities which are coming. So the results of your hard work will be directly proportional to your efforts that you put in, and as per your efforts you will get the results in the current year. Now we'll talk about the personal year total of number 5, which is ruled by Mercury. So it means that in the current year, you can plan to travel abroad, and you can plan to prosper your businesses, your commerce in foreign lands, or commerce related to the spiritual sector. So on these areas, you will definitely get success. Good time for increasing your knowledge. Good time for people who are into engineering field, who want to learn something technical. It is also good for people who are planning to give some examinations, so they will be able to prepare well for that. And it's a year for meeting with relatives, and the year also uh, cause lots of adventurous activities for you. But because it is a Ketu year, for everyone, so you have to be very careful about what kind of adventures you are doing, because there could be a possibility that it can cause some kind of concerns to you if you are doing it mindlessly. So be very careful about the adventures that you undertake, and overall the year is good and full of fun and enjoyment. Now we'll talk about the personal year of 6, which is ruled by planet Venus. So it is again a good year for those who are into the beauty industry, or those people who are artists, musicians, bankers, or people who are into the healing industries. So it is very promising for these people. People who are wanting to get married, it may cause some blockages, but eventually you will be able to get married in the current year 2023. And it is very good year for family related matters, for having babies, and it is also very good for people who are healers, so they will also prosper. It's a good year for doctors also, and it's a good year for people who are into gemstone industries, or who are jewelers. It's prospering for them also. Now we'll talk about the personal year of number 7. So 7 in the year total of 7 is very promising. So it's a breakthrough year for people who are governed by number 7, and this year promises lots of growth in terms of their learnings, and they can do very well in any kind of examinations, and very good year for creative field. It's a very good year for authors, writers, and it's a very good year for teachers also, and for learnings of any kind. It's a good year for researchers also, and in this year you should not expect to get married, because it will only lead to isolation, or you can say loneliness. So uh, try to be more flexible in your approach in the coming year, and try to focus more on your work and your inner growth, and this will lead to a very prosperous next year, which is going to be ruled by planet Saturn. So here you have to energize your Ketu. Try to sit in meditation for couple of minutes every day. It will give you lots of positive energies. Just in case you are not getting good results in the coming year 2023, try to energize your Ketu, and definitely do more of spiritual work and do the chanting of the Ketu mantra, and it will give you good results. We'll talk about the personal year of 8, which is ruled by planet Saturn. So the year is promising good returns related to financial matters. It's a good year for giving you powerful position. It's a very good year for those people who have been wanting to buy or sell property, and till date they have not been attaining success in that. So it's a good year for that. It's a good year for constructing your own house also, and it's a good year for the rewards that you have been expecting so far. So it will give you good results, and the thing is that because it is a year of Ketu, so do not expect like great rewards, because the things will definitely happen, but there could be some kind of restrictions in that. So on that regard, if you turn a little bit more spiritual, you will get very good results, and you will feel much more satisfied. Now we'll talk about the year 2023 for the personal year of number 9. So those who are ruled by number 9 can expect a breakthrough in the things where they have been feeling stuck up till now. For example, if you have been facing a bad relationship, this is the year where you can get a breakthrough. Whether you can have a patch up, or there could be a possibility of a breakup. Those people who have been wanting to get married and they have not gotten the right match, this is the year for them. And it's a good year for house cleaning, for throwing away those things which are unwanted. And this is a year for those people who have been feeling sick and who have been under treatment for long. So they will get a breakthrough in the current year. This is a year of completion for you. And a lot of people may be seen quitting their jobs. And there would be lots of people who will be able to get good opportunities at work. But if you take up those opportunities, they are not going to be long lived. Reason being, you have gotten that opportunity in the time when the year is ending. So wait for taking up those opportunities after October in the year 2023, because then the vibrations of the next year will start. So the year is good for lots of things, and you will be able to get the right match for yourself. And those people who have been wanting to have babies, again, it's a very promising year for them. Those people who have been preparing for competitions until date they have not gotten success, this is the year for that. So try hard, do not leave anything by to chance, and the year is very promising for you. So friends, this was all about the year 2023 for each one of us. And stay connected, and all the best to each one of you for the year 2023, and wish you all a very happy and prosperous new year. All the best.